Hola, hola, hello.
What's going on, people? Welcome out to Funland.
What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to Funnelheads. Today we're going to be discussing the top ways to meet people during your next Carnival cruise. Now, we did a video recently that discussed the best ways to meet people prior to your cruise, so if you want to check that out as well, I'll put it in the description box. But first, before we get into today's video, if you're new to the channel or returning and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, becoming part of our Funnelhead family. We'd absolutely love to have you. Liking, commenting, and sharing the video helps us out tremendously, and we really appreciate it. But let's get right into today's video. Now, one of the best ways to meet people during your next cruise is definitely going to be through the fun times, which you can access through the Carnival Hub app, or you can go down to guest services and, ask for a physical copy. Now, this is just going to be a list of all the different activities that are going on for that day, and then it updates the next day. Now, this is a great way to meet people because you can go to events that not only you like, but other guests like also, and you can strike up conversations, team up with people, whether it's, sport events, trivia. There are specific meetup events as well, and it's just a great way to get, people that like common activities together at the same time to spark up conversation and meet those people. Now, on the video that we did that discussed how to meet people before your cruise, this one actually appeared on it, but on this list it is a little bit different. Now, the Facebook group for your specific cruise is really going to help you, of course, meet people before, but also during your cruise, because on a lot of Facebook cruise groups, you're going to have different events that you can either create or sign up for. And typically, it depends on how active your cruise Facebook group is, but I've seen, usually or typically at least 5 different activities planned by different people, and I've seen, up to as many as 30 different events. And the great thing about this is, again, you're signing up things that you're interested in, and that other guests with similar interests are also interested in. Now, not only can you create and sign up for different events through that cruise Facebook group, you can also do something that a lot of cruise groups are doing, and that is Zoom calls or FaceTime calls before your cruise. This is a spectacular way to meet your fellow guests and start talking, before your vacation starts. You can really get to know people. Of course, you can chat back and forth, in the Facebook group and on different apps, whether it's Shipmate or other apps like that. But this is a really unique way to kind of get face-to-face with your other guests and learn a little bit about each other. We've done this on our last 2 or 3 cruises, and it's made, getting on the ship and interacting with the other guests that much easier because you feel like you already know them beforehand. So if you have a Facebook group, maybe you're the admin for, or even if you have a group that you're just a member of, and they don't have these Zoom calls set up, maybe put it out there, suggest that it's, an idea that you were thinking about, and I'm sure there will be other people that are interested. You can also learn a ton of information, like for instance, we're going on an Alaska cruise here in less than 10 days, and we did this with our Alaska group, and we've never been to Alaska, of course, and other people in the group have, so we learned so much just from, an hour of conversation face-to-face over Zoom. So I highly recommend doing this. And last but certainly not least, the old-fashioned way, and that is just walk up and talk to someone. And me and Michelle have had good success at this, especially on the first day at the sail away parties, because of course, everybody's excited about vacation starting. Typically, people are drinking, listening to music, and the great thing about meeting people day one, if you haven't met anybody, prior to the cruise, is that you'll see them around. You can strike up a conversation, if you see those same people, and it's a terrific way to kick off vacation. Other areas where we've had success is the Alchemy Bar, bar, piano bar, and of course around the pools and hot tubs have been some of our favorite spots. Of course, you can strike up a conversation with anybody anywhere, and I'm sure there are better spots for it, but we've just had success in those areas. But let me know in the comment section below, first of all, are you even interested in meeting people during your cruise, or do you want to just kind of have a relaxing cruise in the spa, reading a book and just trying to clear your mind? If you are somebody that is looking, to make friends or whatnot, what are the areas that you go to typically to try to, strike up a conversation? I'd love to know some other fresh ideas. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video and supporting the channel. Hopefully we'll see you right back here in the next video or on a cruise ship one day. Catch you later.